Boris Johnson suffered the biggest Tory rebellion of his premiership tonight, as dozens of MPs voted against his COVID plan. Despite a last-minute appeal by Mr. Johnson at a meeting of backbenchers just hours before the vote, Conservatives lined up to vote against the government's COVID plans. A brutal rebellion saw 98 disobey the whip, almost double the size of Mr. Johnson's previous record revolt. The whole objective of what we are doing is we are trying to keep things moving, Mr. Johnson told the MPs in a frantic push to keep numbers down. He warned other countries in Europe had been forced to shut nightclubs due to Omicron, and he was eager to use the restrictions voted on tonight to keep society open. But despite his appeals, the Prime Minister only won the most contentious vote on COVID passports by 369 to 126. He was forced to rely on Labour's support to get the measures through the House. Shadow Health Secretary Wes Streeting said, "The size of that vote is a reflection of the shattered authority of Boris Johnson." He added, "Boris Johnson is undermining public health at a critical moment for our country, and HES got to ask himself whether he is the right man to lead our country through the next phase of the pandemic." Mr. Johnson announced he was introducing extra restrictions last week in a bid to stop the spread of the Omicron variant. The mutant strain has already rapidly engulfed the UK and has become the dominant form of the virus in some areas. The total confirmed number of COVID-19 Omicron cases in the UK so far is 4,713, with figures thought to be doubling every 2 days. Officials believe the actual figure is much higher and there could be 200,000 Omicron cases a day. Last week Mr. Johnson announced he was reintroducing face masks for all indoor settings, advising working from home, and wanted Britons to show proof of vaccination or a negative test to access large events. Tories reacted furiously when the announcement was first made. More than 70 Tories had publicly indicated they were planning to vote against the restrictions in the days leading up to tonight's vote. Former Conservative Cabinet Minister Dame Andrea Leadsom described the changes as a slippery slope which I do not want to slip.